are Jason. Strange.
That's Jason, yeah.
Strange.
I'm off in my own dimension again today.
Who was that?
Hey.
And
I'm the guy that makes this all fucking
back.
sound okay.
What's up, guys?
Oh,
Nothing
man.
much.
Not much. Bunch of shows ending.
Exciting stuff
Yeah, it's
happening
kind of a
this week.
bittersweet episode today, right?
Yeah, there's still some stuff to
We're
be
in like that
excited about, but
mid-season drift.
I'm pretty excited. It's going to be bittersweet for a long... I don't think it will ever get another anime season this chock full of good shows to watch.
Let's hope that's not the case, but you may be right.
This summer might do... This summer's going to be like that little booster shot that you get, you know, because we're going to get some returning shows from winter. But for now, we're just watching My Hero. And a couple... There's another show. Oh, fuck. Forgot to look it up. I don't know.
Time.
Take the reins. Yeah.
Well,
I'm looking shit up over here.
welcome back to another episode of the Geek Week podcast. I'm here as usual with the usual suspects. Dr. Usif, how are you?
Great.
To my left, Mojo Jojo. How we doing?
boy,
Behind the camera, Mr. Matt. How are we? And I am... Damn.
I'm still not over the whole Attack on
I knew it
Titan
was gonna
thing.
be
I was
I
gonna
can't
say
call
it.
you
I
Switch
knew I
guy.
wasn't going to get it that time.
Yeah,
I am just Noah today. Just Noah. And we are the Geek Week.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hope
Yes, we are.
I hope my spoiler tags that I put in last week were good enough for everyone.
Well, I guess technically nobody's been spoiled yet. We'll get to it. But yeah, you're fucked. I fucked you.
Yeah,
If this last episode of Attack on Titan,
we need to be careful. You
didn't
can't.
really-
we can
didn't
talk
really-
about it, but we can't actually.
I mean,
make sure
I
you
fucked
don't do it again.
After I just watched this
I don't want to
mid-season
fucking go
finale,
through and
I
put
fucked
spoiler
it for
tags in
everybody.
again. That was annoying.
Yeah, there might be more spoilers to come. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Because I'm probably gonna have to start reading it. So I'm not waiting a whole year.
Right.
But,
But, I mean,
so you will be spoiled, but it'll all be in jest. We'll do it together.
sure.
Okay, first
We
off,
should
I got
find
some news to talk
videos.
about. First off, so everybody that watches this podcast, by now, like diehard JoJo's fan. I fucking love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and JoJo's Part 6 just got officially announced for an anime.
Yeah, I saw that on the front page of Reddit today. Actually.
JoJo's, for those of you who don't know, JoJo's Part 6 is called Stone Ocean, and it follows my favorite. I'm a huge Jotaro Kujo stan, and this one follows his daughter, Jolene, so I can't wait.
That's what it looked like. It had like a female lead on the
Jolene
poster.
Kujo.
Yeah,
I
cool.
cannot wait. That'll be good. I don't have an official date.
That's a
on
change
that
up for
yet.
them, right?
Yeah.
Have they ever had a female main character?
Not lead, not nope.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, this should be good. I can't wait, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I will definitely keep you posted. If I got to read the manga first, because I didn't read Part 6, so if I read that, maybe I'll do some reviews on that. We got a lot of reviews coming out, so.
I gotta start watching JoJo's sometime
I
soon.
fucking love JoJo's. I've recommended it to you guys several times.
I
What did
know.
you say when I recommended it? You were like,
first season.
as far as like the absurd aspect, it was like too over the top. The furthest you would go is like One Piece.
Yeah, I think that's what I
Says
said.
the guy who finished Redo of Healer.
Yeah, I did that for you guys. Okay?
I think that's
I did that so
obscenity,
you didn't
not
have
absurdity.
to. I did that so you didn't have to.
Thank you. What a
And on
righteous-
Easter Sunday too. Thank you for bearing our sins for us, Drew.
what a righteous leader. But yeah, we should mention Happy Easter, people.
Yeah,
It is
If you
Easter
celebrate
Sunday.
Easter.
We're in the studio. We're putting in work.
Yeah, if you look at our analytics, though, most of our audience probably doesn't celebrate Easter.
Yeah. Well,
So happy Easter, no matter what.
It makes you feel
Fuck
better.
you.
I hate Easter.
yeah. Let's be honest.
I hate
didn't.
rabbits.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I
do
hate
shit.
eggs.
I had to go to church today.
I don't even know what church is anymore.
Yeah.
So,
I've been to church since I don't know 2008.
and my name is Noah.
Well, here's what you need to know. When you're standing up, you have to put your masks on.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah, it is. There's
What
like
about
a
when
big.
you're kneeling?
You don't kneel
You
at
don't kneel?
that church. No, they're progressive. They
what does that
don't-
even mean?
They respect people's knees.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, they don't make old grandmas get on their fucking knees, dude.
You know who doesn't respect people's knees?
The Catholic Church.
Your mom. No, I'm just kidding. All right, moving on. I don't even know what that means.
Your mom.
It's been a weird. What was that from?
Mom.
Mama!
What was that from? Do you
That's
know?
from regular show.
Was that regular
My
show?
mom.
Oh yeah, that's a regular. show.
Mom.
Everything he says is my mom. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm stupid. But let's move on. All right. First of all, let's just get this out of. I don't know if you watched, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I know you kind of watched just now, Jude.
I mean, I can talk about the plot. I didn't really see a lot, though.
So basically,
I
what
heard
happened?
everything.
What happened in this episode? They went in. It was really like a callback to Winter Soldier, which is arguably my favorite MCU movie. I don't know if I've talked about that.
Yeah,
before. It's
there
like
was a lot.
It's like arguably my favorite.
Oh, it was Winter Soldier that guy was from. I was
Yes.
thinking he was from
I
Ultron.
was going to wait to the podcast we talked about it.
I kept saying Ultron.
They yeah, you did. But they freed Zemo, right?
Yeah.
Zemo was the guy from Winter Soldier that programmed Bucky to be a terrorist, basically, right? That Russian dude. At the end, he gets captured imprisoned in some German facility. So I shouldn't say they freed him. Bucky freed him without Sam's like knowing, and then kind of just forced Sam into going with the plan. But the only reason he freed him was because Zemo supposedly had information on the super soldier serum, because there's all these super soldiers popping up out of nowhere. So they went to him, and he was like pretty much the only guy that knew something, knew the people to connect him to, and could help them find out where it was coming from and who has it currently. So then they go to, what was the name of the place though? I forget. It's like something.
Oh, something with an
Madrid?
M.
Yeah, Madrid. It wasn't Madrid. That's like a real place, but
Like Moga.
it was some
Megalord.
some like slumlord Russian city. It was crazy. It's
Yeah.
actually a really strange episode, to be honest. I enjoyed it. This might have been my favorite of the season so far, but it was definitely strange. And there was a lot less terrible acting. Because, I mean, I should probably just start by saying that. As far as this compared to WandaVision, I liked WandaVision a lot
Way
more
more.
so far, which is surprising.
Oh, it's not even.
I
close.
didn't think I would, but it's only 3 episodes in. But 3 episodes in, it's just like,
See, with WandaVision, I knew after episode 1 that like this is a different show, and I'm really gonna like this.
yeah, I didn't. See, here was my take. My take on both of them was just like, I don't really give a fuck about any of these characters. So it's like, yeah, I know, I know,
Scarlet Witch is definitely
because it's
interesting to me.
MCU. Yeah, but the Scarlet Witch that they have in the MCU
Is not
isn't as
cool.
badass as the Scarlet
No.
Witch from the comic book. So, she's starting to get there. She's starting to get there though. But I don't know. I just wasn't that excited about any of the shows. I knew they'd be good because it's MCU, but it's like,
I just really
Halfway
liked what
through
they did.
WandaVision now, and like you were saying, of characters that I didn't at first care about initially. Honestly, that's kind of the purpose of these. It seems like, at least for me, was to actually draw me in a little bit more to more of the obscure characters.
That and what was I gonna say? I don't know. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The acting, I think, has been
it's been pretty subpar.
pretty subpar. Yeah.
But if you would have asked me before,
Especially in the action
if you would have asked
scenes.
me before the season started, I definitely would have told you that I would have liked Winter Soldier more.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be more badass. And, I mean, granted, they've had the action scenes, but like some of the non-action scenes, just the regular acting scenes, have just been cringeworthy
Yeah.
at best. Oh man, I don't know. So far, it's been okay. This
See,
is
I
probably my
cringe
favorite.
at the snarky like claps at each other that everyone has in all of the MCU movies. I cringe at all of them, but like this show has been worse.
Yeah,
than
it's been
normal.
not my favorite.
Yeah,
But anyways, they
it's okay. I mean,
they end up going to that slumlord
it is
Russian
what it
city.
is.
And while they're interrogating like this crime lord or whatever, they end up meeting up with Sharon. And if you remember, Sharon's the one who helped them steal
Who
back.
just murks the crime?
Yeah,
lord.
just fucking goes in, kills everybody. Sharon was the one that helped him steal Captain America's shield the first time.
I mean, she was kind of badass in the movie, but like she was not.
she was like a fucking god in the show. I don't know where that came from.
Man.
But so she's still on the run because if you remember, Steve and Sam were both fugitives for a while there after they stole the shield back. They got reinstated, but she's still on the run. And he pretty much promised her for her help that, and I like what you commented after you heard that part. He promised her that he would clear her name, but
Yeah.
he couldn't.
He couldn't even get a loan, bro.
clear a bank loan. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
but apparently he's got clout now. So
Yeah.
she's good. But
She's just
I think
good,
she
dude.
knew he was bullshitting though, because at the end when they're like, "You're not coming," she's like, "No." She's like, "No, bro. Like I'm staying here. Like can't go back."
And he
to the
didn't even
States."
try either.
He was like,
Yeah, all right.
He's like, "You're right. You're right." So
I couldn't clear your name.
So they end up interrogating this scientist that supposedly he disappeared with the blip when the whole events of Infinity War
That
and
scene
Endgame
was
happened.
very confusing to me.
And then he came back and then continued his work.
Yeah.
And then the girl that's the terrorist, super soldier terrorist now, I forget the name of their, it's like the hands of something or the Red Hand or something like that.
It's a really super cheesy name.
Yeah, but her name's like Carly something.
Yep.
And she stole all of his samples of super soldier serum, which would explain why she has a gang of super soldiers, right?
Yes.
Still don't know what her goal is, but we've talked about that. It's probably some sort of gray area. It's most likely not as black as white as they're making it out to be.
Yeah.
They show her doing some pretty fucked up shit.
They've painted her as like anti-hero in a way where she's like she's trying to help poor people.
Well, she killed a whole building full of innocents this episode. But they also had the scene this episode with her crying over some old lady that was dying. Could have been her mom, could have been her grandma, something like that.
Yeah, and then
so
all of the people they've tried to interrogate about her protect her because she's helped them in some sort of way.
Yeah,
like
so there's definitely going to be some sort of gray area there. Yeah. But then Zemo just straight up caps the scientist towards the end.
This is where it gets confusing.
towards the end of the but he has so here's my take.
I know his motivations.
I don't.
Well, he talked about them earlier.
Well, that's what he said, right?
Yeah.
But then he did some fucking crazy acrobatic type ass kicking shit.
Why did he have a mask on?
I don't know. Maybe to hide the fact that it was. I don't know. But he was wearing the same jacket, so it didn't really make any sense. But from what I gather is that it looked like to me that he had some goddamn super soldier serum.
Yeah,
and he was whooping ass.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me.
But
he's like, I want to kill the program because that's his like directive is to kill the program, right?
I don't know. He was pretty happy to use Bucky as a super soldier for some time,
but
for years.
They had said before that he had motivations to eliminate any scientist.
I could agree with you when you're saying he's probably going to betray them at some point and do some evil shit. But.
Right, for sure. But no, I think that's why he killed the scientist. They just didn't address him killing the scientist at all.
That was strange.
Yeah.
So then they follow another lead. They move out somewhere else.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the episode, we see that lady from Wakanda, right? Because if you guys remember, of course they have the Wakanda music playing back there. That was badass.
That was dope.
That shit got me hyped. But Zemo blew up the Black Panther's dad.
Yeah.
King T'Challa.
And now they're chilling.
Blew him the fuck up. If you remember, that was Civil War that happened. Mm-hmm. Blew him the fuck up. So obviously now that he's freed from prison, they ain't forget. They're like, yo, we coming for that ass.
Yeah.
So hopefully this show takes a turn for the better, is what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the plot working its way.
WandaVision started out really slow,
but
just
quick.
Built into some shit that was really
WandaVision
good.
For me, though, the gimmick of it was more than interesting enough to want to keep watching.
It was good for me for 2 episodes. They pulled that off for like 3 or 4, though, and it was like,
yeah, it got a little
something happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they went from 50s, 60s, 70s to 80s.
I like
the idea.
Lot,
the idea concept was great.
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm saying.
The timing was like.
So this show definitely doesn't have that like immediate like, oh shit, they're doing some cool
there's nothing pulling you in right away.
No,
but I'm hoping it takes a turn for the better. I mean, only time will tell. Really.
I gotta grab my liquids over here.
But all right, Jason. So why don't we get into Attack on Titan, huh?
Oh, I don't even like hearing you say the words Attack on Titan anymore after the travesty you committed.
That's fair.
Don't.
But
Careful with your words here, bud.
What?
Anyway, jumping in right away, you see half of Zeke's body just laying there. So that's gives you, it's a little bit definitive, but it was a little weird that they didn't really go back to it at all after the episode started.
That should be your hint right there.
Yes.
That I was pretty much correct in my assumption.
Yes,
exactly. They didn't show your boy at all. So
they didn't go back to that scene.
You could almost bet your bottom dollar.
Why are we talking about this?
It's too late. It's already. What do you mean? Anybody who's watched the previous episodes.
No, I put enormous spoiler tags.
All I said was your man's.
I spent like 2 hours.
All I said was your man's.
Directing people's attention to the fact that we're spoiling something.
All I said was your man's. And also, I told you last episode.
Do it again now.
I told you last episode that it's not proven because I didn't read it. So I don't know when it happens. I don't know how it happens. I just know that it happens. Okay. So hey, maybe I'm wrong. Well, I don't think I am.
All right, so Aaron goes in.
Wait, hang on. Can we talk about how the fact that a fucking Titan comes out the cut and performs a C-section?
Oh, yeah, just put Zeke in his
stomach. Yeah, so Zeke is still living and well, apparently, right?
Yeah, I mean, limbless, I don't know how you would survive that, but I suppose they wouldn't have done it the way they did if he wasn't
abilities.
still going to be relevant at all.
Yeah.
But then what? We got Aaron walks in. He wants to grab Gabby to to call over the radio to get her comrades to come in order for him to save Falco. And then the Cart Titan walks in immediately.
That was cool.
That was an awesome scene. Puts a gun to Aaron's head. Aaron, even though I'm as much of a fan of him as a character anymore, he's a real one now. He walks straight into that gun.
I don't mind Aaron. Aaron has one of the best turns I think I've seen in a protagonist in a long time.
Yeah,
like
he said,
I can't wait.
It wasn't
to see
like
how
so
he actually
radically,
turns out.
right to left where you're like, I hate him now. It was like such a gradual, especially when you, like you said, especially when you have.
I've
the
neither
rewatch.
hated Aaron.
No,
neither have I.
in
I'm
this
talking
just
about
fuck with Mikasa.
usually when you
I've
have
always
a,
understood his
reckless.
struggle.
usually when you have a
It's
protagonist
crazy.
go from like dark to light,
Yeah.
black to white that quickly, that it kind of deters you from him a little bit. But this one was done so well that it was like,
Well, he's going light to dark, first of all, and it's fucking really well done. And they've
Yeah.
explained every motivation he has.
we did skip a little
thoroughly
bit
at
there
this
though. We
point.
did skip a little bit there because this episode mostly was showing the lock that the Jaegerists pretty much have on the army, right, and everything like that.
Yeah, when Pixis is sitting there, they're talking
Yeah.
about the different armbands, the
And
people
Elena's
who
just gone-
unknowingly.
Elena's just fully going for it now, right? So here's the one thing I'd like to ask you guys though that kind of like weirded me out. When Elena's just telling him the whole euthanization plan while they're in the cell, right?
Yeah.
Why did Armin start crying? Does anybody know?
I
that?
can't tell if that was like
I think 'cause he
a
understands.
deterrent. Yeah, I don't know though. I think that might be
I think
like
he
trying to
fucking-
lull her into some sort of false
I don't
sense of
know
security.
what
I
the
feel like
fuck
he
was
has some sort of
happening there.
ulterior motive in that. But
I
the
think
scene
for
leading up to
Armin-
that, let's talk about how lit that was when they were throwing shade at our girl.
Sasha.
Yeah, they're throwing
What was he
mad
about to
shade.
say? He's about to say like he said like the offspring of that
Said that devil whore.
Yeah.
Something.
offspring
Elena
of that devil.
and
I don't know what
blew
happened.
his
that,
brains
bro.
out. Blew his
I don't know.
fucking
He was.
brains
Well,
out.
she probably shot him because of what he was about to say, not because she really gave a fuck.
Yeah.
But he was saying something about like the offspring or something like that. I was like, does Sasha have a kid that we don't know about, or
No.
what? I don't know. Strange.
No, if she had a kid, it would have been with fucking John, right? Yeah.
Not
No,
Sean.
Piccolo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That was strange. But the whole Armin crying thing was kind of weird to me.
To me, it seemed like Armin realized like why.
Said for such a noble cause.
But yeah.
For such a
Yeah, like what? Like now flashback to like
Oh yeah, I forgot he did do that.
yeah, it was weird,
yeah,
right?
it was-
breakdown
It was a little
thing.
out of place.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know what's
well-
going on in his head. I guess
well,
we
we're
don't
still-
know what he knows from Bertolt's memories
True.
either.
Yeah.
So like he might have some
I
feelings.
like
that we
how
don't know
somber
about.
Mikasa.
We haven't really focused on
now, too.
Armin.
I mean, I can't. Mikasa is definitely about to pop off. So not only was she completely underutilized in this season, didn't have any major scenes from her. She is
We haven't seen
seems to
anything
have
from
some
her,
sort of
Armin.
understanding after Aaron fucking cussed her ass out.
Well, also,
and told her
I did like. Well, there was the
she
part
called
where
her
they
a
were
mental
like.
slave.
Well, there was a part where they were like, "Don't you think there was a reason for that?"
Sorry if you can hear the dirt bikes
You know,
outside right now.
he was like, "You're the two people Aaron cares about the most. If he said something like that, don't you think there was a reason?" And then you could see it in her face. She was like, "Oh shit, maybe he's right."
yeah.
yeah.
Type shit. So, and I'm hoping that's the case.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much from Armin and Mikasa at all this season.
We saw Armin get the shit beat out of him last episode.
No, that episode was intense.
Got
No,
dunked
I
on.
think
You got
it was-
dunked on, bro.
He did. He did.
Willingly, he knew he would.
But, okay, so let's flash forward back to Peak.
Pixis?
No, Peak. The Cartine.
Yeah, peak.
Aaron and Gabby. Jesus Christ! I was hoping somebody would just fucking shoot Gabby in the face. Please, please, just kill this bitch. Like I'm so tired of Gabby. Like, god damn it. Like I get the idea behind her character,
Yeah,
right?
it's, someone who parallels Aaron.
Yeah, well, just to
and
show the
from the
transition
other
and
side.
mindset
Yeah.
to understand that everybody's the same, right? We get it, but like, fuck this bitch.
I don't
bro.
know.
Yeah.
man.
Oh my god. When
think
she's talking about, she's like, "What do you mean? But we good Eldians."
You can tell, even though Peak was not going to betray her friends, Peak was dead ass serious when she was like,
Yeah, she's a real
bro,
one.
they're never going to let us go. Like, they're never going to free us. Like, you fucking retarded? Like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh, Aaron said, "Point out your other comrades." Jaw Titan comes fucking busting out the floor. And there's just the way they ended it. It sucks because I understand it's part 1 of a season, but come on, for the season finale, I want a little more. Like,
I hear you.
I want you to. I know it's not supposed to be tied up, but like, just give me a little mini, put a little stamp on it.
To that fact,
shits
it was
at all. Why? You're gonna watch this as one work. At some point. Why would you want it some contrived cheesy shit?
You're not gonna watch shit until I spoil it for you, but
I might fuck around and rewatch again.
Chill.
I'm definitely gonna have to read it. Because it's not gonna come out for another year, like part 2. So
yeah, no, I might read it too, but like we're gonna do different episodes, and I'm gonna put a big old spoiler tag before the shit that you said earlier.
Yeah, there'll be more spoilers, but
let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
All right. So
like I've said that like a bunch of times.
Plane, right? Reiner's in the plane.
Hey, well, that's how we end it, right? He's like, "Bring it on, bitch!" Round 5 or 6 or whatever.
Reiner, Jaw Titan, Card Titan. And that it really is. It's just Aaron, right?
Pretty much.
So Founding Titan.
But I guess Armin might join.
So the effect that you were talking about, Jason,
but
I'd have to agree with you. It's been a really slow paced season, but also to what Drew said, once you watch it full through, part 1, part 2, you're gonna respect the slow pace so much more.
I know. I just
because the build up is gonna mean so
like
much more.
That. Everyone did this for part 1 of season 4.
I'm asking for a cliffhanger. I wanted a cliffhanger. You know what I'm saying?
I
didn't want to.
This kind of
no, it's not.
Right before the beat,
like you said, Reiner, let's get it, bitch. He shows up. And it's like, all right.
What do you mean? It's a huge.
I think so. I think it's a good cliffhanger. But here's what I'll say. Though.
Start of a fight scene.
By comparison to what
the final fight.
This is without reading it either. By comparison to what I think the second back half of the season is going to be, it's probably going to be ridiculously fast paced.
Yeah.
Like the back half is probably just going to be one thing after another.
But so here's the thing too. They did this in season 3, and everyone bitched about it, and season 2. They were like, oh, the first half was so slow, and they didn't have any big ending. And then you watch that as a whole work, and it's fucking perfect. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
I didn't think it was that slow, really. I
remember thinking that, though, watching season 3. Being like,
I remember having this exact same conversation with everybody that I was watching Attack on Titan with.
Season 3, the back half is when you get, like, the beef with the Beast Titan and shit. So it was
but you also get, like, that fucking entire dynamic between Levi and, what's his name? His like adopted father or his uncle.
Oh yeah,
the other Ackerman. Yeah. I forget his fucking name.
I forget. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
that was Cowboy.
Yeah, he's amazing, man. That whole season.
Was it Lee?
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
It's right on the tip of my tongue.
It'll come up later. We'll put a little something in the description, whatever. But yeah, I mean. Kenny. Yeah,
there you go.
Nice. There you go, guy.
I knew it was like just a normal white guy name. I couldn't. I was like, Danny, David.
I want to see the dub just so I can hear how they talk.
The dub for Attack on Titan's not bad.
It's okay.
It's not bad. It's all right.
I just want to hear how.
I hated Armin and Aaron's voice, and that's why I stopped.
I want to hear Sasha.
All right. I got a section later that'll kind of go on this.
Normal as fuck. They never get those right.
I thought they were like so. But remember the flashbacks when she's with her actual father, and they have
like
the whole
southern as fuck.
dialect.
They never get that right. And what do you think they're gonna? Dude, it's Funimation. It's the same 25 people.
God damn.
See, that's what I was gonna get to. It's the problem.
It's literally the same 25 people.
25 is generous. It's like 12. But they just don't have anybody to choose from.
Like,
it's like I feel like they don't even offer jobs to anybody else, bro. They're just like, we're set in our ways. We got the same 12 guys.
I think it just doesn't pay enough.
We've had since 1991.
Yeah, I think it just doesn't pay enough.
Clearly one doesn't because they're all in everything.
Yeah.
Just to make
and every video game too. They're all in every Square Enix game.
Yeah,
and all that shit, man.
I don't know. I feel like they could. Yeah, they are. Like they take on so many jobs. It's like, bro, you're definitely not.
Dude, I'll be playing Have you ever played Nier Automata? I swear to God, every fucking English voice in that game is someone from Funimation.
Bro, that's the one thing that fucks me up. Like, in 1 year, they'll be in, like, 17 different animes, like, 12 video games. It's like, bro, where are you guys finding the time? Like,
dude, they probably,
like, fuck it, bro.
They probably all have, like, home studios.
They do. For the COVID, I heard that, which I thought was cool that they had the dedication.
And they just go downstairs and just, they sit in their closet, bro.
You guys making 50 cents an hour?
Look at their phone, bro.
They're like, we got to put these shows together, bro. Like, my kid's got to eat tonight. Like, what the fuck, bro?
All right, so I got a funny thing to drop. Matt, you might know about this. I can't name names because I could actually get in trouble for this, but I worked at a deck collection company. You actually know this too, right? All right, so a major, super famous American voice actor for like one of the biggest anime characters of all time is in the national student debt system, like super hardcore with like a ton of fucking debt.
He's working them animes, bro. He's like,
Remember that?
bit
I
by
had
bit,
that UFC.
episode by episode.
I used to call him every day.
I had that UFC fighter when we were at that other joint too.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely cannot fucking don't be name
All right,
dropping,
let's end this segment.
That is
First of all,
super classified
what you guys think of the first half? First half of the last season.
Amazing! Especially since I rewatched it from episode 1, because I mean they really tiered the release of the seasons, especially season 1 to season 2. I want to say poorly, but that's just me being selfish because I wanted them sooner than later.
Yeah.
They built it up well. The comparison you just made similar to season 3 in the first half.
It's not about your feelings at the end of this half.
No.
They're not trying to wrap
That's what
this up.
I like. Honestly, I haven't seen many shows that are comparable to Attack on Titan.
This should honestly be hopeful.
It's top 10, even top 5.
The last chapter comes out next week.
I've said this multiple times. If they can tie this up like at the scale it feels like they're going to, I'd put it number 1.
I'd have to agree.
Oh man!
All right. So
Fucking
speaking of things
Yep.
ending,
Over Brotherhood.
Speaking of things ending, this is bittersweet, but Black Clover 170. Black Clover, the anime is done for the foreseeable future.
It's time for me to catch up.
Time for the foreseeable future.
Thank you.
This last before a hiatus, because they're not going to do any filler or anything to gap the time, which I love. They're just going to stop. But it was a really good last episode, right?
Yeah.
They animated this scene
Cool.
very well. And
Was
I
there
feel
a
like sort of.
No.
It wasn't like a stakes fight, but there was a fight. It was Asta when he's trying to gain control of his devil.
Oh, nice.
And Noct is like showing him how to make a contract with the devil and everything. But I've said this before. Every time they have like a devil fighting scene in Black Clover, they're just like, yo, bro, we're the best animators at like
The budget. It's like when Levi shows up.
Yeah, it's like,
in Attack
they
on
switch
Titan.
it up so crazy for those scenes, bro. Like
It's like any Levi.
you
scene
go
in
from
Attack on
like
Titan.
1990s Dragon Ball Z beef to like One Punch Man shit. It's like
2021.
Bro, it's like what the
We're in the
fuck,
future,
like,
baby.
And it's so cool when they do it because it comes out of left field. Like
Yeah.
it's like when you know how like just when the animation just
in
changes.
Naruto, bro, like the pain fight when it's just like, what am I looking at?
That's true,
It's
but I feel like
what the
Naruto's
fuck
done it
am
a
I
few
looking
times
at?
though.
Like-
They did it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But it would go from
like old school Final Fantasy VII.
slideshow fight scene to like Madara killing 40,000
Yeah,
people.
right.
Like,
But with the Black Clover anime, it seems to be only during devil scenes
Yeah.
where they're like, all right, guys, let's use that money we saved up for the last like.
I
few
mean, the
months."
only one I've seen is to me, it was the big one for the show. It's like the only fight scene that's like worthy of that title from the show was his first devil transformation versus
That's as far as you got though, right?
Yeah, but that was just like
So no, there's more.
the fight scene in the show
But
so far.
I'm going to tell you right now, they're all devil scenes.
Yeah.
They're not all
I've
his,
seen clips
not all
from them.
his devil scenes.
I've seen clips
Some
from
are
them.
devil scenes from just other devil. But anytime it's including a devil, it's like the best fighting scene.
Yeah,
throughout
I've
the
seen
series.
clips from some of those.
But,
that's something that's like the original Final Fantasy VII. You're like in RuneScape graphics, and then cutscene. You're like,
What is
oh,
this?
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Or Final
Is-
Fantasy
is this-
X. I think
Oh,
Final
yeah.
Fantasy X had the most drastic switch.
Yes and no.
Because, dude, the
but Final
cutscenes-
Fantasy VII was fucking PS1.
Yeah, but the cutscenes for Final
1998.
Fantasy X are as good as the cutscenes for
dude,
Final
they're-
Fantasy
it's
15.
it's so
like
beautiful.
dude, it literally goes from like PS2 graphics to like realistically drawn sweat
Real
mechanics
people,
on
yeah.
people's faces. Like, what the fuck am I looking at?
But obviously, like Noel and Mimosa and all the others are. I forget the name of the place, but the place where the elves are, and they're gonna go through. I'm glad we're not doing filler because I don't need the training montage. But they're gonna be fucking training
Yeah,
before
hell
they
yeah.
all go to save Yami and Vengeance. So I said this before. This is the last thing I'll say on Black Clover. I'll probably start doing chapter reviews of it because it's gonna be gone for a long time, and I'm not gonna stop reading it. So why not? Right? Why not?
Cool.
And other things will probably be
You gotta start
coming
reading
up at the time.
Record of Ragnarok too. We gotta do chapter.
We spoke
reviews of
about that. Yeah. We got a lot of
Amazing.
we got a lot of side videos we're gonna have coming out soon.
Amazing.
But yeah, that's all I'll really say about Black Clover. Bittersweet. I mean, I fucking love Black Clover, but
I really like the fact that they're instead of doing just
ton of filler,
copious
yeah.
amounts of filler and stretching the budget super thin.
gonna
Let's
give it
just
a
take
break. Just give it a
perfect.
break. And you know what? It's
Perfect.
been running nonstop
Do
for like
it.
the last 3 years, so it's well deserved. And it doesn't have that much filler. So
Can I smoke?
what I will what should we segment to? I think we should go to slime next. Drew, you were
Slime Dotta.
you were especially stoked
Wait,
about
I
this.
mean, we already
right?
talked about this.
He
Last
was
week.
only stoked because he got a couple of
predictions, right? Yeah, and I don't think after me watching yesterday, you didn't get that many.
Oh,
right,
we
bro.
didn't. We didn't talk about this. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no. You talked to me just chilling when we were together.
On the So on the podcast, yeah. What do you mean?
Okay, well, you elaborate.
Okay, he brought Veldora back. Mm-hmm. What's his name is
Got named.
the demon got named
Diablo.
and leveled up.
Just named him Diablo, yeah.
What else did I predict?
Took half of the Great Rimuru what's it called now? Whatever their magic's called.
Magicules.
Magicals, yes. And he said that Raphael said that it had
Yeah. It's
exponentially
by
grown,
10
yeah.
times.
He's grown
And
by
it took
20
half.
times.
But that one I'm not going to give. Everybody knew that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like the gag of the show, right?
Yeah.
That he's going to keep getting stronger and he's going to keep
See.
fighting stronger people. That's kind of like the whole gag. But yeah, you said something about him fighting just demon
So,
lords and shit.
Worst
but
case scenario, we got 3 demon lords versus the Great Monster Kingdom.
Oh yeah, so that's the other prediction that I made is that he's gonna fight all of the fucking demon lords at once.
Yeah, but we knew that.
Okay,
right?
but
because who else are you going to fight?
I mean, what did I get wrong?
I think, I don't know. Just from the hype. You guys were here when he came to my house. He was dumb hype. He was like, yeah, bro. He's like, you didn't watch it yet? I was like, no. It's like, man, everything I said was true. I got to rewatch last episode, so I'll recap.
Are you talking about yesterday when I was here?
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
I felt like it was earlier in the week than that, but perhaps. But yeah, you were talking about how you got everything right, and I was like, okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, you can go back to the podcast. Everything I said on the podcast. Actually, I might have said
Insert flashback.
that I think. No, I'm not doing that. Shizu. I think I said Shizu might come back, which definitely is not right.
Insert flashback here.
And then Ifrit, I thought might come out too. So those two things, I definitely. But I said might.
All right, question: Is are they going to stop slime? Doesn't feel like it. They're just going to keep running,
We
right?
got like 2. Dude, the second part of this is coming out in like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just going to take 2-3 months?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I don't know. It didn't feel like it was a
No, it's coming up back in.
mid-season break.
It's coming back in
kind of felt
July.
like they were just going to keep flowing.
No, it's coming back in July.
Okay.
Yeah. They're
Gotcha.
doing. I don't know if you watched any of the diaries, the slime diaries.
Yeah, I did.
I haven't watched any of them.
I only
but
watched
they're-
one of them.
They're bringing that back until summer too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
Oh, you think Ranga and Diablo are going to have like slight beef over who's
Rimuru?
more loyal?
Bro, yo, all right,
Probably.
first of
That'd be
all, I just
fucking
love-
hilarious.
I love the humor of this show so much, though. But how about
the shit
what's his
cooking?
name? The devil. Yeah, he was like,
shit
devil.
cooking.
How about we make a password? It's like-
Yeah. It's like, oh, you told me to say that.
No, and it was your idea.
Yo, that shit was so funny. He was like, oh, what's her name? Fucking,
Shion.
He's like, Shion is cooking
Shion's
is
cooking.
shitty.
He's
or
supposed to say
terrible or
tastes
some
like shit.
he was like, oh, he set me up. She was like, what does my cooking taste like? Yeah, that shit was dumb funny.
Yeah.
He was like,
Oh
well,
yeah, that was the plan that was the password that you had set
He
to
was
make
like- he was
sure
like-
that I was.
He was like, well, I did adapt. I did grow poison resistance, but I think this one might kill me.
And the wind's blowing by him, all somber.
That shit was funny.
Can we just talk about how fucking badass Veldora looks?
True. I also just, I
That's
think we
the-
talked about
that's
this
right where
maybe
it
an
ends,
episode or
yeah.
two
This dude
ago.
might be stronger
But-
now because he's got Rimuru's body to inhabit too.
Yeah.
Talk about
than
he was
as
talking
a
out of
dragon.
pocket though. He said that's not Rimuru's game though, bro. He was talking about how all who oppose him will fall,
Oh, yeah, he was
so on
bugging.
and so forth. But
that's
not
kinda- that
Rimuru's
wasn't so
game.
bad,
He's a
though.
fucking storm dragon,
But, yo,
dog. What do you
I
want?
know, but he
But
doesn't know.
I think it was like
yeah,
2
Rimuru's gonna
episodes-
own that, bro. What do you mean?
I think it was like
at the
2
same
episodes
time-
ago. I was talking about how I just fucking missed Veldora. Because I almost felt like everybody forgot about Veldora. Like,
Yeah, he was cool.
yeah, it was
He's gonna be so cool
funny
now.
as shit, bro. Like he was like, well, I'll just leave if you don't want me to be your friend. He was like, oh, well, you don't have to leave. Yeah.
Yeah, the chess match with Ifrit when he fought with Rimuru first consumed Ifrit.
They've
He's like,
done a couple-
perfect, my perfect opponent.
Yeah, dude, that
until
shit-
the end of time.
They
was
flashed to
dumb
that
funny.
twice, I think. So they've given you a couple like tastes. Like he's still around.
I was waiting for him to come back.
Yeah,
but
dude, he looks fucking great. I'm so excited for the second half of this season.
And what's the demon lord? What's the woman's demon lord's name that first came back?
Amelia.
Yeah, she was wilding, son. Why she
Yeah, but
wilding
it
on Lord Carrion?
Looks
son?
like
She's
the-
being controlled by
mind controlled by
yeah.
the demon that fucked up the girl he got the body from, Claymore.
yeah.
Clayman.
Clayman.
And then you got the fucking Sky Lord, who we haven't been introduced yet, who came up. it doesn't seem like Lord
Wait,
Carrion's going to be.
Can we
dead
talk about how
with the
badass
Skylord.
Carrion was in that episode? Though?
Yeah.
He was,
Pretty
bro.
badass.
He was like, this is my true form.
Yeah, it was badass. The
Yeah,
little,
that was sick. And then he got
Griffin or whatever.
washed.
One
And then he
shot.
got,
He did get one. Well, the bitch came up and just fucking shanked him from behind. Was like, yo, it's over.
Yo, Milim literally fucking destroyed the entire country,
Wait a
though.
second.
Yeah, she did.
With one shot.
No fucks given.
Like, blasted the entire country.
So,
away.
like, the Lord Carrion's 3, like, I don't know, main followers that are, like, reporting to Rimuru
Pussy.
right now. Did they get...
Pussy.
But did they get that... I don't think
What do
they
you
they got
mean,
the
bro?
same...
She
just-
destroyed the whole country in
Yeah,
one shot,
I'm just calling him pussy
What do you
because
mean?
they just pulled up. They pulled up to fucking.
They were trying to beef. What do you like? Carrion was like, leave. Yeah, they were trying to beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the one kid was like, we could take him. Then the one nigga was like, no, we can't, bro. And the next thing you know, they just cut to him.
Well, oh yeah,
They
Well,
cut-
he was the one that saw
stronger than
Milim
me.
one shot Charybdis or
Yeah,
whatever.
he was like,
he
nah,
saw
bro.
Milim.
He was
yo.
like, nah, bro, we can't do that.
yeah.
Then you just cut to them talking to Rimuru, like, yeah, we weren't able to do it. I was just like, yo,
Bro,
these
I
niggas.
mean, that dude had seen Milim.
I'm
bro.
only
He had
joking,
been- yeah,
but-
he had been witness to that shit.
Yeah, he was
before.
like, bro.
She
'cause the one
one-shotted
dude-
like the world-ending
The one
monster
dude was
that
about
came
the
up,
action.
bro.
The other dude was like, no, we cannot, bro. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, like, bro, she.
So they got the fuck up out of there.
Nah, Lord Carrion
And she did. She legit destroyed
stronger
their-
than me. He was like, no. Well,
That's not what I'm saying, but
Yeah, no, for real though, she's
kinda.
way stronger. Like, but she actually did one shot their entire fucking land.
Let's talk about that Skylord son, the Skylord who we haven't been introduced yet till this episode, who showed up behind Carrion with the
Yeah.
fucking dagger.
Yeah.
I can't remember what her name
Sneaky
was.
snake in the grass.
Yeah.
purple hair, something like that.
Whatever her name is.
With the shank, though.
Yeah.
Was that even necessary?
Dagger.
Strong as you are, did you need a shank? She came up with the shank. It's like, fuck it.
Mow your lawn, bro. You got snakes in your grass.
It's lit. But yeah, so how do we feel about the first half Slime Dotta?
Oh, it's awesome.
I fucking love Slime.
I think the
so-
first half of the first half wasn't that great, but the second half of the first half was pretty fucking good.
I just don't. It's such a
See,
lighthearted
I disagree there,
show.
though. I talked
Yeah.
about that last episode, though. I like the down episodes. They're just
I do
chilling
too.
with the
I just
humor.
don't like the down episodes when they're not like super interesting to me, and they weren't
I feel
for
you.
a couple
Hey,
episodes.
it's
there.
your opinion. It's fair.
I don't
Like
know.
you've
I
said
mean, I think
before,
your
it's a
opinion's a
comedy.
piece of shit.
I
but
think it's,
it's fair.
I think it's. I agree with you. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
And
it's
all
fun.
time.
It's
It's
just
such
fun.
a lighthearted show.
Yeah, it's just
that I'm-
easy to watch, man. Especially when you have those
But
down
I'm-
episodes with no
I
commitment.
still like the characters though. I'm still attached.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still super like Ranga. If next time I get my next dog's name will be Ranga.
Bro, speaking
My
of
next
Raga,
dog-
bro.
Not if I get there
bro,
first.
The one thing that I find funny as fuck about Raga, bro, like, all right, even after, like, when the demon lord that he summoned, not a demon lord, but the archdemon he summoned,
Yes.
comes up to him and he
Diablo.
doesn't remember him and shit.
Diablo, yeah.
He's like, what's your name again? He's like, oh, God.
I don't have a name. I put
But,
him
dude, do you peep the fact that, like, Raga's just staring at him with his mouth open? Like,
Yeah.
that shit is just dumb funny to me,
He's like,
bro.
I'm a good boy too.
Yeah, Raga will say something.
There's so
and
many
it's just
moments like that with Raga
he's
throughout the
still
show
a
where he's
dog.
just.
Yeah, like,
No,
he's mad intelligent, but then he just goes back to dog mode. He's like,
There's always moments like that with Raga where he's like way too close to someone just breathing in their face. And, like River's like, yo, can you back up a little bit? Like,
that shit is dumb funny,
No,
bro.
he's
like patting him
Ranga
like,
and
"Good Ranga."
Diablo, son. That shit is so funny because when Rimuru is giving Ranga his credits, you can see fucking Diablo like kind of act like a dog, be like, I'm a good boy.
can we
son."
just mention too that there's every single one of these people has new powers that we don't know about too?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
got
they all
some sort
evolved,
of-
and it's not like
took
it's
something.
not.
So from what I
can't
read on the
see it,
wiki,
but
that's
yeah.
like they all got some sort of personalized power
Yeah.
that's suited
yeah,
for them
Rimuru
from Rimuru.
noticed something different, but it's
Yeah.
not like visible.
Also,
like before.
Rimuru has the ability now to use any of his followers, any of their abilities. So like all of Veldora's abilities, all of Diablo's abilities, all of Benimaru's
We don't know if
abilities. all that
Veldora is a
shit.
follower yet.
All right, so to end the slime,
I mean, dude,
Personally,
he got a body now.
like I said before, it's been my favorite new anime. The last,
I think
was
I
it
like
2
Jujutsu,
years
where
now?
Jujutsu said it a little bit more, but
that's up there for me too. I like Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yeah.
but for me personally, I've said it several times.
It's way up
Slime is my shit. It's
great.
That's been my favorite new anime for
fantastic.
like the once in a while.
Great Pretender.
But yeah, I still gotta get on, man. I'm fucking
man,
slacking.
you do. Music,
But all right,
oh.
That's
Jason,
at 9.5
Oh,
at the
Jason,
very
the
least.
music real quick for a slime. The
Great, right?
intense music, and then, like the little piano lines they had when it's literally just it's all super lighthearted, but the music's fantastic.
Yeah, it's better than
Slime Dotta.
it's better than I would expect in a show like that for sure.
Yeah.
All right, JoJo, you got some manga in front of you. Let's talk Shaman King.
Yes. Welcome back, Shaman King. I mean, a super nostalgic show. My man Yo Asakura is still like this is my favorite kind of protagonist in an anime. just cool as a fucking cucumber.
He has to be.
I mean, yeah.
It's a requirement of his job.
Yeah, I mean, to be aligned with the spirits.
Yeah, to be
as a
calm
shaman.
of mind and yeah, so he's like empty-headed because he has to be.
Yeah, it's
fucking amazing.
My absolute.
Well, that's why he's the
favorite
Shaman
kind.
King, is because he's the most fucking.
He's not the Shaman King yet. Boy.
Well, that's why he's
in training.
That's why he's on the way, bro, because he's the most
training.
clear-headed shaman.
No, and I like how fast they picked it up with the obviously the what's the wooden, I can't remember his fucking name, but the wooden sword guru, whoever not a real fucking yes, the Ryu, not a real fucking enemy, but I was happy they had some sort of action right away to really draw you in, and then at the end of the episode when you see Yo's brother show up, like, oh shit, he got a strong little companion there, son. It's the nostalgia combined with...
I was just about to say that. Yeah, all right. So watching this episode of Shaman King, dude, the amount of
I didn't watch
nostalgia...
the original.
I did. The amount of nostalgia I got from back when I was a kid watching Shaman King was crazy. I was just like, yo, oh shit.
And it looks so good.
It does.
It looks so,
But see,
so
here's the one
good.
thing. Here's the one thing I'll say
does look pretty
that
good.
I hope comes from this reboot, right? That I hope that it's a little bit grittier, right? Because from what I remember from the original, I used to watch that shit on like WB for kids and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was kind of cookie cutter, really. It wasn't
No,
like
this
shit started off kind of real, bro.
Yeah, no, it's
I don't remember it being that graphic from when I was a kid.
It's an intense storyline. Like,
it seems like they're following the manga a lot more closely. So
yeah,
cool.
no, this shouldn't be directed towards children.
Bro, what's his best friend's name again?
Oh my god, the
nerd boy?
What,
Yo, bro, okay.
One second, I'm pretty sure.
Yo, he looks like that dude from One
Yamada.
Piece.
Yamada.
Who's the first guy that Luffy
character
meets?
design crazy,
I don't
bro.
wanna be your friend.
Yo, that nigga character design crazy, bro.
Who's the first kid that Luffy meets in One Piece with the blue hair?
Oh,
Oh, the
wow.
kid who joins the Marines?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He kind of reminds me of him.
True.
Except he becomes Diesel as shit.
Yeah, he does. I've seen
What
him
the fuck
now.
is
I've
this?
seen him
Oh,
later on.
God, why am I
his name.
forgetting this? Why am I
What?
drawing blanks? He has pink hair, actually. I don't know why I'm forgetting this. It'll come to me before the episode's over. It'll come to me. Or
That was a
you should
fucking
Google
nice
that.
link up, bro.
Because he's like a fucking vice captain now.
Yeah.
But,
I've seen him now.
Yeah,
he's cool.
he's a
I
beast.
He
can't
fight.
remember his name
He
either.
shows up with Luffy's grandpa and fights him.
But no, this guy's way more of a main character in the show. He is there
But
for the
hang
whole
on.
thing.
Can we just talk about this nigga's character design, bro? Like, yo,
Yo, we got a big old head.
He's like 2 feet tall, bro.
Yeah, all of his homies are fucking.
Yeah, he's like coming up to their knees, bro, in the classroom. I'm dying.
Yo,
watching
can we
this
also
shit.
talk? Why are there so
yo.
many kids? Why are there 2 kids in this class that just have no undershirt and their fucking school uniform just fucking?
Yo.
Oh
hanging
yeah,
out,
well,
bro?
yo, don't wear. He got his shit unbuttoned.
Yeah,
chest showing.
and then
his
there's
shit.
the big diesel ass dude that's just fucking.
Yo,
sitting there
the
just
bad
like,
kid who's a member of the Ryu's fucking wooden sword game with the BB tattooed on his fucking stomach. Yeah, I can't remember what it stands for,
Oh
but
my god.
I'm very fucking
bitch.
excited. It was such. No, I can't remember. Dude, it was. I liked it when it was for children, and I liked it 15 years ago, and it looks like it's gonna be so much better. It reminds me, it's Hunter X esque, Hunter esque. It's just aesthetically, it looks gorgeous, and I have always, like I said, this is my favorite kind of protagonist. He
Okay.
is just cool as a fucking cucumber. Fucking, it's
I
gonna
mean,
be
dude,
good.
Hunter x Hunter starts pretty slow too, so like, I'll give it a chance. But like, that's a insane mantle to put on the show.
What's that?
It's
now?
Hunter esque.
Who said that?
Jason.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm just saying aesthetically from episode 1. I'm saying from
Aesthetically,
original Hunter x
okay.
Hunter to Hunter
Okay.
x Hunter
Oh yeah,
2011.
yeah, true.
Oh,
I think
2011.
you hit the nail on the head before with
Yeah.
Full
okay.
Metal and then Brotherhood.
I thought you were trying to make a comparison.
Actually, no, you probably hit the nail on the head more with the Hunter x Hunter one.
Yeah.
Because the original Full Metal was lit.
It's pretty good.
The only difference between
I like it.
Brotherhood looks good. It looks better, but the only difference really was one followed the manga more, but also the original was dark as fuck. The original was super dark as far as the tone of the show.
Yeah.
And then they lightened it up a lot for Brotherhood. Like that's not what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's getting darker. But Brotherhood is a lot lighter than the original.
I
Full
wouldn't
Metal
say.
Alchemist.
I don't know.
Go back and watch the original Full Metal
I've
Alchemist.
watched
That
both.
shit is dark as
Well, because they have to
fuck,
fit
bro.
it all into one.
Well, I'm just talking about the tone of the show.
I think
was
Brotherhood
super dark.
I think a
Like-
lot of the really dark moments of the original are still done well in Brotherhood.
Oh, they are.
It's just
I know. Brotherhood is probably
the
better, to be
overall
honest,
tone.
but
Yeah, it gets
Brotherhood's
lightened.
top
up.
I'm just saying the original for
The
Full
overall
Metal wasn't
tone was-
bad.
yeah.
It was good. It was just, they just went a different direction.
They
with
just
it.
still had those dark.
Hunter x
tones.
Hunter, the original was trash, and they they made it.
It was
they made
okay.
good.
Yeah, it
that
wasn't
shit was
that
not
good.
okay, bro.
Nah,
that shit
it
was
wasn't
ass.
that good. I've watched
That
a
shit
couple episodes.
I've seen all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. You want to hear that story? We should just tell that story right now.
All
so,
right.
when I originally got into Hunter x Hunter, I watched the original thinking I was watching what everybody else was watching.
Oh, no. And
I
you were
was
like,
not,
what
bro.
are you
Well, no.
fucking talking about?
First of all, it stops at like right when you get to like the Phantom Troop and shit.
Oh, no.
And I was just confused. I was like, wow, everybody said this shit was a banger. I was like, because I was late on Hunter x Hunter. I didn't watch it like
Yeah, same.
right when it first came out.
Same.
So
same. It
I
came
was
out
like,
in 2011. I think.
yeah, so I wasn't on that shit when it first came out, but I was like, man, like I said, this shit was hard. Like, this shit kind of ass, bro. And then I look up on the Google, it's like, no, nigga, there's Hunter x Hunter 2011. I'm like, oh, this shit way harder.
Super
like,
hard.
this shit
Well,
goes stupid.
Remember with Shaman King, like obviously in the very
Yeah, I never told anybody that. Yeah.
the beginning
watched
of
the whole-
the beginning of the
I watched all that shit, bro. All of it.
The beginning of
And
the episode where the guy tries to kill the twin. That's his brother who is looking out at the end of the episode. Who's like, oh, he looks like he found a very strong
Wow, way
companion.
to spoil it for me, dude. I don't even know.
You're supposed to put that together with the
First of
beginning
all-
and the end of the episode.
First of all,
How?
wait.
They didn't say it's
you
his
saying
brother?
he's spoiling Shaman King? That came out in fucking 2002?
I didn't
Like,
watch the original or read the manga.
That's your fault.
I mean, come on, it's not really a spoil, though, bro. I think half the fucking anime
I don't know
universe
this.
knows what Shaman King is.
I mean, I was joking, to be honest with you, but
Oh,
if you want to
okay.
take it seriously, I
No,
actually,
no,
I
I'm just
actually
saying
didn't
that-
know.
then we can't-
You
you can't-
did spoil that for me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is a spoiler episode, then, I guess, guys.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I remember the first episode of Shaman King like the back of my head.
That's his brother. That when the old guy tries to kill him when the
Yeah, I
twins are
saw
born.
that part
Yeah.
too, but they didn't
That's
like
his-
say
sorry.
this is his brother. It was just like, oh, bad guy. All right,
Yeah.
all right,
sorry.
bad guy.
Where's Harry?
I didn't mean to. I didn't.
But yeah,
But I'm
it's
I
excited.
don't care.
I'm
I don't fucking.
It's exciting to have Shaman King back, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
something to
it's
look
cool.
forward to.
No, it seems cool.
Very
I'm
much
gonna
so,
read the
especially
manga a
at
little
the end
bit
of all
too.
these other shows.
This man's got it. Should I talk about my trip down Weeabootum a little bit? I bought some
What are we
manga.
s-
I ordered some anime merch.
let's get into it.
I fucking started listening to Japanese music, man. I'm weebed out.
So talk to us about the Japanese music.
Oh, is that what we're doing now?
Well, you said you got something to recommend, right?
Well, so I don't know. I'm a huge fucking music junkie. I spent most of my early life playing music, and then
Kobe. Kobe is the name of pink hair from
holy shit,
One Piece. I don't know why I forgot that.
Okay,
But
it came out of nowhere.
sorry,
Colby.
sorry, Kobe.
Colby, right?
Kobe.
Kobe.
Koby.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Sorry, don't know why I forgot
I
that.
was like,
Kobe.
Yeah, but this whole time, if we watch him on the
R.I.P.
camera, the whole time I'm kind of like staring off into space, trying to remember. There you go. It's Kobe.
There you go. I'll probably zoom in slowly on your face there.
Mamba.
Fucking.
Kobe's a
what
real
are we
one now,
talking about?
by the way.
Oh, music.
Sorry.
Yeah. So no, it's fine. Fucking.
We got some
most of my early life,
backstory on
I played a lot of
Drew. Character
music.
development for Drew.
Yeah. There we go. Setting up my character.
Drew's big arc is coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent a lot of time playing music, and so as a result, my entire adult life, I've just like been a giant fucking music nerd, always looking for new stuff that tickles my fancy. You know what I mean? And I kind of just realized recently that there's so much Japanese like punk rock and like pop punk and just dope shit that I've never listened to. And like I've just been sleeping on it for way too long. So for the time being, I'm gonna pick like every week just like a new band to give a kind of review of. I mean, I'm listening to a ton of shit all at once, but like I'll start with one band. If you guys want to follow me on this Japanese musical journey, go ahead. So this week, my recommendation is Eve. He did the intro for Jujutsu Kaisen's first intro this season. I don't know why the fuck they switched it up.
Yeah.
I don't know why they changed that intro halfway through the season, but the first one,
What?
the first one, it was so good. And then
Drew got
so I
mad
just-
at me last week
That's actually kind of what inspired this
because
journey
I
into
said
Japanese
painted
music.
black. I said painted black. One of the Black Clover
Yeah.
themes was better.
I just said you're
Hey, if
objectively
you guys
wrong.
want to get in the comments, debate.
You're objectively wrong.
Painted black by Black Clover
Versus
or
Kekkei Kaiten.
the first theme from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah. You're wrong.
I'm going painted black by Black Clover.
If you
so-
agree with Noah, you're wrong too.
Okay. Well, just deter the guys from commenting and
Speaking
deciding.
of Jujutsu Kaisen, I have episode 0 of the mangas coming tomorrow for all of us to read.
Whoa, I didn't
Also,
even get my
nobody asked
opinion
you
on
that.
Eve yet.
Continue.
All right,
Eve,
yeah.
you
So
said
Eve is just this. He's like an enigma. I've been trying to find information on this dude because he's like one of the most popular artists in Japan, and all his videos have like 50 million fucking views. But he doesn't have like media of himself out at all. No pictures or anything. There's no like signification whether or not as to like what instruments he's recording on the tracks, but like it's implied that he plays pretty much fucking everything on these tracks, or at least like guitar and vocals. And oh my god, man, like he's got probably I think like 5 albums out, and like almost every song I've listened to by this guy is so good. He's just got like ridiculous chops on the guitar, super creative with like his rhythms and his melodies and stuff, and then like insane pipes. Like he can just hit insanely high notes and all this shit, and mixes it all together really good. So super unique artist, kind of like I don't know. It feels like all these guys that I've been listening to have like listened hard to like a lot of like Midwestern emo music from America.
I wish I had
they have very similar guitar riffs to a lot of these songs.
You should have listened to anime intros before wrestling matches.
I wish, yeah, me too.
Oh,
I wish.
That's a great. They get you so pumped, man. So yeah, so I think every week from here on out, because I've got so many backed up that I can list off, but I think every week I'll just give a highlight of like whatever band I'm feeling this week.
Gotcha.
And most of these guys have recorded anime intros too, so like it'll also apply to a lot of the stuff we're talking about.
I think the one thing JoJo was trying to say is that he's
sorry.
ordered. No, you're good. He's ordered the manga. We don't really give a fuck about JoJo. I'm just kidding.
Fuck you, Jason.
He ordered the manga for Chapter 0 for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
and he doesn't know this yet, but I fully expect him to be doing chapter reviews. So
yeah,
hopefully JoJo will come to you with the
Jason
chapter
might
reviews.
have to start coming here on Saturdays.
He might have to start putting in some work, but Chapter 0 will have Jason do the reviews for Jujutsu Kaisen because I've never read the manga, and I would be a fanboy to watch those videos. So
yeah.
All right, moving on. Here's a quick little side note I'd like to talk about. Gintama semifinal. All right, is like a new series that they made that's leading into a new movie supposedly.
Oh shit!
Pretty sure they had I thought they had the last movie last year.
Cool. With
Gintama Final, but I love Gintama so much, and I've seen this.
I still have not gotten into that show because that's a daunting show. There's a lot of.
There's a lot of episodes, man. It's not more daunting than One Piece. So
no,
if you've jumped into One Piece,
currently watching One Piece.
You're kind of watching One Piece.
Hey man, I'm on like episode 400.
I never talk One Piece on here too, and I love One Piece.
I'm on episode like 350.
Gotta wait for these guys to catch up before I can really talk One Piece. We can get into like One Piece theories.
I've seen a couple fight scenes from later in the show that make.
I haven't ruined any of One Piece for you.
I know.
I've seen a couple clips from fight scenes.
I'm ruining anything.
No, I don't. Moving on.
I've seen a couple clips from fight scenes though of One Piece from later in
There's
the show.
There's a lot to come.
That give me motivation to keep watching.
I hate you.
So let's talk My Hero season 5 episode 2.
Sick.
Much better than episode 1.
Here, you guys know what I'm gonna say off the rip. Saw some fucking superheroes with real powers.
Yeah.
It was the first time we've ever seen Mirko do anything. The rabbit girl. She's kind of badass.
Oh,
she's
yeah. She got some kicks on her, son.
See,
as a
more
rabbit,
than you would expect from like, the rabbit
Easter.
power. Like,
Your argument for like the lesser members of their class just doesn't make any sense.
Here we go. Why, if they're trash?
Yeah, so they're like juniors in high school, and they're like the weak members.
I will respond with what
and
Jason
you're mad
told
that they're weak.
I'll respond with what Jason told you.
So like they're supposed to be weak, but you're mad that they're weak.
I'm mad that they're heroes.
Why?
I'm not mad that they're weak. They should go be cops.
No, but they've all
they've
successfully completed operations.
Bro, they should be cashiers.
Nah, see, they should be
cashiers at the local 7-Eleven.
Nah,
bro.
see, you're ignoring so much shit just to hate on the show.
They can bounce at the local bar.
So that's why you're invalid. That's basically
they suck, bro.
No, they don't. See,
all right, you're gonna tell me a guy with the tape power shouldn't be boxing shit up?
They've shown him saving people. He's actually succeeded
on
missions. He's figured out how to use his powers.
Fucking little, like, I don't even know if they.
He's had progression as a character more than most anime characters.
Did I ever say he was a bad character?
Okay, yeah, but so he's literally.
Hero is a bit of a stretch of a title.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Dog, they have a ranking system for heroes for a reason. Bro.
Maybe he shouldn't be a hero. Okay. You know, maybe Froppy should. You know,
yo, Froppy's fought villains, dog. Straight up.
Yeah, she's tried.
Swimming school.
What do you mean? She successfully fought a fucking villain when she did her internship. She got caught in some crazy shit and almost died. And got out of it. Fucking
yeah,
not
that important.
Froppy went hard, bro. She had a whole episode. Where she went hard as fuck.
I'm sensing a side video here that I can just rant on the week.
There's no reason to rant.
Oh, there is.
No, you're mad. You're mad that juniors in a high school program for heroes.
Niggas have been juniors for 7 years now. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, dude! It's their
cool
third
that
year
Endeavor's
in high school.
becoming more human. He's
Yeah,
you know.
you're just pissed for no reason about this show because you want to hate on it.
Nah, just because it's
You
stalling
pick
for a long
random
time.
shit to hate on.
It's not random shit. All right, that's a side video. I'm gonna get to it. I don't want to get to it. I went to a whole My Hero rant last week. I'm not gonna-
Yeah, and all of it was invalid,
It's
bro.
not
That's what I'm
invalid.
trying
It
to
was-
point out right now.
No, it was just.
Main
It was-
point
entirely
of
invalid.
this episode, Endeavor's really rounding out as a character. He's
his sons
kind
was
of-
not having none of that shit, or at least his one son.
no,
Yeah, that was a good scene.
No, but at the end of the episode, and he even goes out to say something additionally to him.
Well, I think the biggest highlight of this episode was that Hawks is undercover, right?
Yeah,
Trying to
Double
infiltrate-
agent, my guy, dude.
infiltrate the
I
League of
really
Villains.
didn't want to hate this dude. Like, or well, I wasn't gonna hate him either way, but I didn't want him to be a villain
Because
an
it looked like
actual
they were
villain.
shadowing that.
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
But now we
and then
know-
at the beginning of the episode, they really make you think he's a villain, and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, he's a fucking double agent.
Yeah, and he's super, super, super smart.
And that's the shit I love to see. And we got to see what you had talked about, Drew, the Avatar state for
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One for all.
Majorly. That's
or all for one for all.
the
oh
big.
yeah, that was sick.
I think that's like for what you don't like about this show. I think that's the big fucking
I don't dislike the show, bro.
ray of light, bro.
I
That's the
don't
ray
dislike,
of light.
I don't dislike
I
the
like
show.
the show.
No, but for what
I've
you
been very
hate on,
clear.
hate
I've been very
Midoriya.
clear to state that.
I said for what you.
Midoriya.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said for what you don't like about the show. I didn't say
But how would that do anything to the shit I don't like?
because you don't like Midoriya's attitude and all this shit. Like,
Yeah, but he's still got the best power in the show.
so he's like
There's nothing to do with my argument.
progressing as a character.
Oh yeah, well he has been progressing. My whole thing is not about his progression, it's about how long it's taking.
Oh,
him to
and they
progress.
did,
Right?
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
I
and they
guess.
noted
How long it's taking.
when
Dude, there's like 60 episodes of this show.
yeah, and when he was
so
in this
it's not
dream
that long.
state, they
Gotta be
said
more
that he
than
had
that.
only
It's like,
he was only at 20%,
They're
correct? So
on
they're like
season 5. They
scaling
do
his power.
24 episodes.
That's
seasons?
100 episodes.
Almost 100. Yeah.
Yeah, they're scaling his
I
power
think there's
too.
been
When he
12
fell out of
episode
that
seasons
dream,
once.
Right, but
when he fell out of
there's a
that
lot.
dream, One for All's little brother was like, "Oh, you've only activated about
Yeah, that was
20%
cool, right?
of your power."
That was cool, right?
So they're scaling it a little bit. So like the fact that we're 5 seasons in, and he's only 20%, 1/5 of the way.
So
Jesus, hurry it up!
You're feeling what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
It's not about the progression. He's progressing. It's just how long it's taking him to
And you know
progress.
what? What did they say next?
guess-
episode?
I don't know.
It's not
See, they
the
do
anime-
such
it's not
a
the
good
anime's
job
fault.
with the story.
It's not the anime's fault though. They're
I don't
following.
understand.
They're following script. So
And next
you can
episode,
only work with what you got.
Next episode, what do we got? We got.
But I'm just
another-
saying, it's taking a fucking long time.
They do
Class
such a
A
good
versus Class
job
B.
with it.
This is 4, almost 5 years of fucking
All right, they are
progression.
on episode 88.
88. Okay,
Or sorry, they're gonna end. I think they're gonna end this season at episode 88.
okay. But
We
that's,
got-
this is like 5 years of progression.
We got Class A versus Class
never
B
mind.
next
Last season ended
episode,
episode 88. Sorry.
which I don't
I
care
get what you're
about.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm
Hopefully-
just saying it's been a while.
I guess, man.
been a while.
Dude,
I'm-
any shonen does
I-
this. Every shonen does this.
Not
Oh my
this
god.
long.
We got-
Dude, I am 400 episodes deep in One Piece.
One
He
Piece-
just got to Gear 2. Just got to Gear 2.
Gear 2 is some shit that.
So he
First
was
of all-
inadequate
first
to
of all,
fight against almost everyone he fought against for most of the show, bro. He got lucky as fucking half his fucking fights. He fought the embodiment. He fought a god.
That one
He
was the
fought
only
a
one
guy that was
That was the
sand.
only one I'll give you.
He put water
He did-
on his hands to
And then
fight a guy
what?
that.
And then beat Crocodile. What are you talking
Crocodile
about?
could have flown away and
What are
turned
you
into
talking
sand.
about? Luffy pretty much washed everybody he fought, bro.
You're not telling me there was plot armor for his fight against Crocodile?
Every fucking main character's got plot armor. But
Okay.
here's-
Oh, except in My Hero,
no,
where
he has plot armor.
what? Eri was his plot armor, where he destroyed his
Where the-
entire fucking body and
He does that every fight. Though.
no. Yeah, that's not plot armor. That's the opposite of plot armor.
No,
There's
it's
consequences
plot
for his
armor if you
actions.
win.
Oh my god!
Is it
he had
not?
Eri, the only fight where he actually
And it was the
didn't-
biggest fight so far. But
Yeah, so that was it.
and it was if you ask me, I'm telling you that's plot armor. With the
Okay.
devil girl that saved his fucking life.
It's not even close to the way One Piece does it, man.
I disagree strongly.
We got
with that.
Class A versus Class
Disagree
B
strongly
coming up
with
for
that.
next episode.
Strongly with that.
And
Look at
I just
Naruto,
hope
bro.
someone crashes
Naruto,
the
100
party.
episodes
No,
deep.
let's go back to One Piece because that's so near and dear to my heart. You're bugging right now. First of all, the one thing I'll say about Oda, the Ichiro Oda, the guy
No
who
one
made-
gets any new
the guy-
abilities
the guy-
throughout the entire
the guy-
show until
One
like
Piece?
400 episodes deep. No one gets any new
False.
abilities.
He has a new gobble gobble every fucking episode.
That's not a new ability. He just he throws a different punch, bro. He doesn't actually progress. He just throws a different punch. He literally just throws a different punch.
No, sometimes makes a balloon arm. Sometimes he does all different types of shit.
That's when he goes get that. Then
No,
he
he
gets
doesn't. No, he
gear
doesn't. He's
2.
done Giganto stop, bro.
Only thing Deku ever learned to do was throw his kicks instead of punches. Fuck Deku.
Oh my god.
I just,
Oh
I'm
my
so mad you
god.
just came
There's
to One
such a
Piece like that.
defined arc of progression in My Hero versus One Piece.
We got
In
Class
One
A
Piece, dude,
versus
I'm
Class
not
B.
even trying to say One Piece should have a defined arc.
What I was gonna say
of
about One
progression.
Piece is that you can tell that Oda is just at
Yeah.
a certain point was just making up it as he goes.
Exactly. And I
can tell
like
that.
that about the show. I'm not trying to say it should have that. I'm just saying if you want to nitpick about this stuff.
You're definitely right about Gear 2 taking forever, though.
And then, dude, Shippuden took forever for anything to fucking happen, man.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
For Naruto to learn
getting
any
off the rails a
abilities,
little
bro,
bit.
he had... What jutsu did Naruto learn? Before 100 episodes deep.
Multi-shadow clone. We got Class A.
Naruto didn't have more than 3 jutsus till he got fucking after Sage Mode.
So
Sorry.
basically what you're saying is it's normal for this show not to have progressed at all.
It's progressed a shitload, is what I'm trying to say, compared to shows in its class.
20% in 5 episodes to be exact. And real quick to round out the episode, we got Class A versus Class B coming up, and I hope someone crashes the party, so it's not just another exercise. Someone better crash the party and try to kill someone because I don't
what
want
part
to
of these guys are still in high school? Do you
Yeah, but
not
why do we gotta keep
understand,
talking about
bro?
that, bro? If you obviously understand our point.
They are fucking students, bro.
Yeah,
This
they've
is
been
what they
students
do.
for 5 years.
No, they're juniors. Stop.
Oh,
I know
What
in their
do you
universe,
mean?
for us, it's been 5 years.
Oh
For
my
us, it's been
God.
5
the way
years.
some of those people were dogging
There's
fucking
a
Endeavor on
period
the
in
news.
Hunter x Hunter where 30 seconds takes 9 episodes.
So because Hunter x Hunter's time difference.
So you're complaining about shit that happens in every show.
Because no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
How many times? I've literally every complaint you've had, I've listed
One
off
Piece was
multiple
not a good one.
examples.
One Piece was not
Oh
a
my
good one.
God.
One Piece was not a good one.
How about
It wasn't a good one.
the way they were dogging Endeavor on
It
the
wasn't a
news?
good one.
Because they do progress.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Not
Endeavor's
in the way,
daughter
not
was
the
like,
way
"Yo,
they do
turn
in
it
My
off."
Hero. Not like actually ability wise. Like this is
Turn
a
it off.
defined thing this character can do. now.
Todoroki said
How's,
no.
how's it, first of all, even if you're right about that, right? Even if you're right about how does that matter if you're progressing ability wise if the story doesn't?
What do you mean? The story's progressed.
They're still in
plenty
high
this
school, like you
fucking
just
show.
said. They're still training.
Holy
like
shit,
you just said.
dude! One Piece or
All right, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about.
All Might's not relevant anymore. Endeavor is fucking injured beyond the point of fighting. The organization's moved. They've killed like 3 major villains off. All for One's had a major fight scene.
You're
gotten
literally
thrown in
talking
jail.
about the last episode.
I'm talking All for One and the major fight
Endeavor,
scene.
first of all, Endeavor was All Might was the end of last season.
Okay, so
But
overall,
Endeavor not being incapacitated is literally this season. That's literally the last episode where he got hurt and he's in the hospital. That's the start of this episode.
no, that's season 4.
That's the start of this episode with Endeavor in the hospital. It's the start of this episode.
Okay, no, so
what are you talking about?
no, so major things that have happened in the plot before.
We're
so
on season
Stain.
5,
so
bro.
okay, Stain, the raid on the fucking tournament.
All right, how
All
does-
Might fighting All for One.
That's All Might.
Overhaul.
Has nothing to do with Midoriya. Has nothing to do with the main cast.
So these are major plot points that needed to happen.
There's major plot points in every anime. What I'm talking about is the characters.
These are
main cast
enormous,
characters have not
game-changing
progressed.
fight scenes.
They have
Yes,
not
but the
progressed.
Noah
plot
joined
of the
me.
show has.
Fuck you, Deku.
They have not
The
progressed.
plot of the
Fuck
show
you,
has.
Deku.
What are you
The
talking
plot-
about?
Bro,
Oh my god!
your point was that One Piece.
They're in a different era.
Your point was that One Piece that no, the characters in One Piece don't progress fast enough for you because you said it was like episode.
Yeah.
400. You're talking about just.
I don't
moves.
think it's not.
I'm
It's not
talking about
fast enough
Midoriya
for me.
himself.
No, I love One Piece.
Midoriya himself.
I don't care if One Piece
Midoriya
progresses
himself
faster.
didn't progress that much.
I don't care if One Piece
He's
progresses
at
faster.
what percent was? What percent is he at?
20. He's used 100 multiple times.
So
though.
much progression.
20%
You don't
of
think he's
his
about to turn?
progression.
You don't think he's about
I think
to
he
turn
is
it all the
about
way
to.
up?
What I'm saying, he hasn't yet. So how can we
Okay.
make this comparison to all these
So
other
Deku's
animes?
at 20%
Where this
of
dude
his
hasn't done
progression.
anything either.
What's Drew's cat meter?
Dude, he's
progression?
literally
We just talked
saved
about
the
how-
fucking world.
And it
with
was
Eri.
plot armor. Didn't we just agree?
Oh my
Didn't
god,
we
that
just-
wasn't plot armor. Eri was
Oh, I
not
thought
plot
you were
armor.
in agreement.
No, that's
So, not plot
that's a
armor.
plot point, dude.
Okay.
She's an excuse. Dude.
Deku's
Like, that's
at
not
20%
armor.
We need to
of
have
his
a side video
progression.
about this.
Oh my
Drew's
god.
at
It's gonna be-
90% cap.
Yeah, it's gotta be. He's gotta be.
You're 100% cap on this show at
No,
all
bro.
times.
it's
Fuck
gotta
you,
be.
Deku.
Nitpicking, dude.
Join me, Noah.
It's
Fuck
just
Deku's
nitpicking,
poster.
man.
Fuck you,
I'm
Deku.
not going that far. I'm just saying. I'm saying, dude.
Like you, dude, the
I
shit
stand
you
alone then. Fuck
excuse
you,
for other
Deku.
shows just gets shit on with My Hero because
Maybe it's worse.
It's a recurring thing. It's not, dude.
Yeah.
It's really not.
No.
I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna make a side video. I'm just gonna go
might be
in
back.
on everything I dislike about fucking My Hero Academia.
How about
And I'll have you on it.
might
And we'll
be
just,
back.
I'll have you counter every argument I make, and we'll go off. That.
I have on. We don't need to do that because you can just go back through our episodes and every time Noah's ever talked shit about My Hero, I've countered everything he said.
He is not.
Yes, I have. You haven't been listening because you've been talking shit about My Hero while I'm like over me while I'm just
I was listening to you
countering
today.
everything you
I was
say.
listening to you today.
Yeah, because
your
I'm
counters were trash. They were trash.
They were trash.
One Piece, the characters progress.
Not that much. Not really.
Neither do they in My Hero.
Okay. Then what is your complaint?
I just told you what it was.
Why? How is that a complaint then? If you accept that about every show you watch other than My Hero,
I didn't
how
say
is that a complaint?
You said that about One Piece. I didn't say that about One Piece. You said that.
What do you mean? They don't.
You said they don't progress in One Piece. I didn't say that. You said that.
It takes him until
You said that.
episode 350 to activate.
You're just talking about
gears.
getting moves. I don't want you
Gears,
doing this.
bro.
We're going in a circle. You
Okay,
keep talking
so
about
Midoriya progresses.
Moves does
to
not matter. It doesn't matter.
So
It's about
okay, if
character
we're counting
development. It's about
percentages,
characters.
if we're counting
It's about
percentages,
characters.
that's
But the
progression.
character's developing.
But you
He has
want
not
you want
developed.
more percent.
He has not developed.
You want more
Luffy
percent.
grows up every fucking 20 episodes, bro.
At this rate, he's gonna hit 100%.
So does Midoriya. What are you talking about?
At this rate, he's
bro?
gonna
What
hit
do you mean?
100% by episode.
No, he
by
doesn't.
You
season
literally
20.
5 minutes ago just admitted to that.
Midoriya growing up?
Yes, you literally just did.
All right, yeah. We're
At
gonna
the
need
rate
to
we're
rewind
going-
You
that
said you
one.
like where they're going.
No,
with
I said I
him,
can
and
see
he's
what you're
changed
talking
a
about.
lot.
You said you're going to like this, and I said you're probably right.
He's changed a lot. What do you mean? He's changed so much.
He hasn't. He didn't
So
punch a dude in the
season
face
5
during training last episode.
Oh
We
my
did.
God.
So Midoriya will hit 100% by
Bakugo's
season
changed a ton,
25
too.
right
if,
now.
if we go at this pace, season
season
25,
we will hit 100%.
No,
for
obviously there's
Midoriya.
going to be some big moment where he has to turn
and
it
then
up.
maybe I will not feel this strongly once it happens. We'll see. We'll see.
That's just a weird take, man. Like,
All
I
right,
don't
all right.
understand.
We got to figure out where season 5 of One Piece is. Season
Oh my
5.
God.
If we break One Piece into season 5, I guarantee you is going way harder than fucking.
Of course they're going way harder because they don't care in One Piece. I'm not trying to compare these two. I'm just saying, like, character progression
You
wise.
was the whole. You made the whole comparison.
They throw everything at
What,
you
I
in
mean,
One
you're not
Piece
trying to-
all
Let's-
at once.
let's
They
move
don't
on.
care about the rules in One Piece.
Let's
It's just
move
you
on.
get what
Let's
you
move
get
on.
in One
Me and you
Piece.
really do need to do a separate video. It's not about shitting on each other. I think it would be a good video. I think it would be a good video. But all right, let's
don't.
move on. You wanted to talk about Fog Hill and the 5 Elements.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's a fucking. It's kind of old, I guess. I think it came out in late 2020 or early 2020, for all I know. I'm not exactly sure when it came out.
Me never have watched it. Can I
It
ask
is
you a
a-
question? What kind of anime is it?
Is it ONA? So it's not even really an anime.
it's a
It's a
Chinese one.
Chinese animation, and it's drawn like a fucking watercolor painting. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. It is the most beautiful fucking art style I think I've ever seen in an anime. It just overall, like, every fucking shot in this anime, I'm gonna say fuck a lot right now because I love this show so much. It's only like, I think it's only 3 episodes too. It's another one of those. Yeah, you should watch it like,
So,
as soon as
just
we're
an
done here.
OVA?
Yeah, you should watch it as soon as we're done here. It's like 60 minutes worth of show. It's
Noah can't watch it. He has to paint Easter eggs.
just starts within like the first 20 seconds. You get like one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in my life, and then you get like 4 or 5 more of those before the 3 episodes are done. And it's about it's super similar to like a bunch of like Buddhist tales that I've seen done in anime and stuff, but I've never seen this one done specifically, but it's like the masters of 5 different elements trapped the demon realm away on this hill, and like hundreds or thousands of years later, I don't think they really specify, but one of the guys who like really fucked up, and you see his mistake right off the bat in the first episode. He meets this little girl that's kind of in the middle of some shady shit that's going on in her village, and then he gets wrapped up in it, and he ends up having to fight a shitload of fucking really strong enemies and stuff like that. So from what I've heard for this show, the reason it's only 3 episodes is not because it's only gonna be 3 episodes. It's a tiny studio that just formed itself and got no funding, and they made this show in like 3 months somehow, like only 10 people. So they're like, they basically put out what they could put out just to get some funding for the rest of the show. So they're coming back at some point soon. But I couldn't recommend it enough, man. It is seriously like the best looking shit I've ever watched in my life. It's so fucking good.
Word?
Fog Hill of the 5 Elements. As far as I can give a 3 episode, I don't think I can give 3 episodes a 10 out of 10. But like
about
animation
that?
is a 10 out of 10.
What about that Bleach
10 out of 10.
thing you talked about last week?
1,000-year Blood War arc. That's coming. It's already been
1,000 Year
announced.
Blood War arc?
1,000-year Blood War
No,
is
no,
the
that's
final.
the new. No, that's the new season.
final
of Bleach.
arc
I'm
of
talking
Bleach.
about what you watched
Oh, Bleach,
recently.
yeah.
That was part of the Bleach universe.
Oh, yeah. Burn the
the
Witch.
other 3 episodes.
I
Burn the Witch.
highly recommended that too, but that's not on this level, man. Like, just the animation is
Okay.
it's so
to
so unique. It looks like nothing you'll ever see. It's so fucking good.
Okay.
It's really that good. Like,
So today, boys, I wanted to end in like a weird way, right?
Yeah.
Because we're, there's
It's
not as
Easter,
many
the Lord
animes to
is
talk
risen.
about. It's Easter. Let's have some
Lord-
fun. You know what I wanted to talk about? Some of the most annoying tropes in animes.
oh, dude, I've got a couple. I'll
Hey,
think
rattle-
about them. I
rattle
gotta
them
go
off.
pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll think about them when I'm gone.
The first one, I'll start us off, right? This is probably the most basic, right? That hidden power within, right? And a protagonist, where like they don't know they have that hidden power, He's just like, oh, okay.
Until the circumstances.
You're actually low-key the strongest person in the universe type shit. It's in all of them, man. It's in Naruto, Black Clover. Black Clover's going to come up a lot on this list because I feel like, but the reason I like Black Clover, I think it utilizes like some of the most common tropes in very good ways, but it has a lot of the most common anime tropes. But I mean, yeah, what's some other ones? They always have that though, right? Yu Yu Hakusho came up. He's a fucking demon low-key after, 80 episodes? Now you're a demon? But, you know. Yeah, should I keep going?
Really just, that one, that branches off into all of the tropes, really. It's just that until the circumstances are that dire, you don't realize the power, and then, what do you know right on time?
How about Tsundares?
That power has been awakened.
How about Tsundares? Right? Tsundares is that girl that's, like, mean towards their love interest, right? They're always just negative towards their love interest. It's like, I don't like him. I hate him.
I thought Tsundere was, like, more obsessive. No,
Tsundere is, like, that typical... Well, go back to Black Clover, like Noelle and Asta. Like, I'd never like him.
Oh, there's a mega one in Mushoku Tensei. She's pretty... See, okay, so for the two that you've said so far... I think I like both of those when they're well done. So like
I think Black Clover does them well.
The hidden power within thing, if it's like explained early in the show and like it's justified in the context of the show, then it's like, yeah, of course you're gonna follow this guy.
Oh, I should preface that
because obviously that's the main character that you should follow.
True, and I should preface this by saying I don't dislike the tropes.
I don't like the hidden power within when it comes
the most common tropes and to a point where it's
when it comes too late in the show and it's like. It feels contrived. It's like, he just summoned the power. It's like,
it's like
fuck you.
No, you're right.
Actually, like Naruto at first when he's fighting Haku, and that comes out, you're like, oh my god. It's like episode 11. You're like, Jesus Christ, unlimited potential. But then by episode 420 of Shippuden, you're like, all right, I get it. You're going to, you. There's another level that you need to reach that you haven't.
I will say, I think Naruto does a decent job with its power leveling. The way the show gets spaced out makes it shitty. Like the way it's drawn out.
We can just talk about this right now. Naruto, the way it ended bothered me so much, bro. With like the twist, right? I just hated. I don't know. With the twist where it was like, oh, it's not Madara. It's
Kaguya.
It's
Kaguya.
No. Ketsu or
that's my
Zetsu.
Hold on.
Zetsu.
Let me do my trope, bro. Let me do my trope.
It's fucking,
let me do my trope. It's when it's the next thing. Yeah, it's just the next. Sorry, it's like the Billy Mays effect, bro. But wait, there's more. It's like fucking,
dude. Oh my god.
When like they get to they beat the final boss and it's just immediately it's like part of my plan all along.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's a trope in itself. Like, well, the real plan was no, but the real plan was. It's like, dude, what was the actual plan?
That's where shit gets annoying with the Sharingan.
How did you predict all of these variables, bro?
I think that's where the Sharingan gets a little annoying too. It's like that was an illusion. Every time Sasuke's fighting anyone, it's like you think they land a hit and it's like, you fell for my fucking genjutsu.
All right, I just thought of one on the fly just because we're talking about this. I don't know why it made me think of this. How about like power stipulations, right? When somebody's power does one thing and then they're like, oh, why is this happening? Well, actually, when my power affects you this way, it does this and this and this. It's like it varies to like the person you use it on.
You know what show does the best job of that I've ever seen in my entire life? And I just realized it as you were talking about it. Jujutsu Kaisen. Where they explain their powers to get a power boost. It's like, if they explain their they literally work in talking through their abilities as a plot device.
That's kind of a good way to work it.
As an actual ability.
That's a good way to work it though.
That's amazing. But that's actually so creative. I never realized how creative that is.
Because they're shedding light on it while they're doing it.
But they're including this trope that they kind of have to. Like, you're not gonna know what's going on unless these guys explain their abilities.
No, facts.
So
that's another trope in itself, though.
Yeah,
right?
they kind of have to.
That's another trope in itself, though. Explanations. First of all, why is every villain gotta give a goddamn monologue, bro?
Like, but now it makes sense in this show. It's like because they get more power if they explain it.
Bro, yeah,
it makes so much sense.
Yeah, they use it in a good way in Jujutsu Kaisen. That's
they did
true. I didn't
such
even think of that.
a creative thing.
But like,
I seriously
didn't dawn on me the whole monologue thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, when I use this ability, it does this, that, it does this. It's like, bro, in the time you took to explain this, you could have murked everybody.
I actually was having a discussion.
You're just giving the good guy time to think of something to get out of it.
I was having a discussion, I think, with Dean or someone a long time ago about this, where it's like, I just assume, like, my time scaling in anime works differently than any other show because I assume no time has passed ever in anime.
You have to, right?
Yeah.
Because a beef will go
Especially in
on.
like One Piece or Naruto, like older shows,
shonens for sure.
older shonens where it's like they'll talk for 10 minutes,
And it's like, yeah, a second has
like a
passed.
split second.
But a fight will go on for 20 episodes. It'd be like, yeah, it's been 5
like
minutes.
an explosion.
Oh, yes, that's another thing. When there's a countdown to anything,
Yeah, oh
and
my
they're
God.
like, "Oh, we have 2 minutes left," and 20 minutes later, 20 minutes later,
it's-
they're like,
that shit
"All right,
Shit does not
time is
exist.
up."
The amount of words you can fit into a 2-minute countdown in an anime. Is
I like doing
ridiculous.
this thing where I'm saying my favorite examples of these too.
Oh, yeah, I'm liking
it's
it.
Hunter x Hunter when I said they stretch that 30 seconds out into like 9 episodes.
Yeah.
I think that's the best any anime has done with that because they don't break that time mold. Like it's like only 30 seconds. Like they refer
which
to
part
only
are you
30
talking
seconds of
about?
that when they first raid the castle in the Chimera arc. When
I know what you're
everyone
talking about.
runs in
Yeah,
and
they're all going different
everything,
wings and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like the narrator just narrates each individual plot that's happening
Yo,
all at the same
alright,
time.
That's one thing about
Oh, that's
Hunter x
what
Hunter
he's
that always
playing
killed me.
chess
and
with
it
the
takes
blind girl.
multiple
Alright.
episodes for you to
Here's
get
the
through
one thing.
30 seconds of them coming
don't
into
know,
the
this-
castle,
this-
and it's so gripping.
I don't even know if
It's
this
so
was a
good.
trope.
Spirit
It's
ball.
so
I don't even
good.
know if this was a trope because this might be
The Spirit Ball's the worst
This might be
example
you.
of it.
Oh, that,
Spirit ball.
Spirit Bomb is Spirit Bomb is bad timing.
Yes.
But if you want, this might be unique to Hunter x Hunter. But bro, the over narration of everything, bro. Things are like over.
It goes hard. I like it though.
It's to an extent because I think you.
But the
need-
narrator's an excuse to not have the characters explaining
That's
themselves.
true. But it's like, oh my god, it'd be going in, bro. And some things they narrate in Hunter x Hunter that you don't need to narrate.
think what I'm
They're
talking
like,
about,
Gold and Kahlua were very tired, so they slept for a few hours. Like, bro, you didn't need to tell us that. Like,
Yeah,
what
no,
are you
that's
doing?
whatever. But the what I'm talking about that 30-second span where it's like a couple episodes. I think it's more than a couple though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like that was all necessary narration, and it was so well done. It was just like,
all right, this is one that Shaman King. This is the last one I got on my list, but Shaman King had just brought this one up for me watching the first episode again. Dude, what's the deal with like every time there's a transfer student in a school, strong as fuck, bro. There's always that mysterious transfer.
transfer
like,
student,
oh, he
bro.
starts today, and he's like the ominous, like, oh yeah, the main character's like, who's
Yeah.
this guy? Like, I gotta fight him.
the
Pretty sure it
transfer
happened.
it's the transfer. That's such a classic.
The transfer
you know, yeah.
complex, like I don't know, like whatever transfer student comes, he's just like the dark, mysterious, ominous, strongest guy in the world. Like it's like, who is this dude and why is he just now coming
Actually,
at this
that-
convenient time for the plot? Like, oh yeah,
That
transferred
brings
today.
another good point for Jujutsu
Also,
Kaisen, you know?
he's like, I transferred you today. Also, you need me to survive for the rest of your life. Like,
Yeah, that's like
really
the
good timing.
that's like the entire concept of the Misfit Demon King Academy.
Is it?
Yeah, the one I was talking about. I think I
That
talked
shit
about
is-
that last week.
They do. That's another thing they do well in Jujutsu Kaisen too. With as soon as he starts going to actually train, because he's not looked at as this dark, ominous creature. They're like, yo, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is
He's another one of the people.
You know, fucking dork.
Trying to think where else they did. What other animes they did it off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it happens in Bleach.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. It's just like so complicated.
Naruto, technically, when Sai shows up,
Oh yeah, true. It's always like they're just like they're not just like there. It's like
No, it's like
oh
a
yeah, I
new-
came here for a purpose, bro.
it's like an excuse for the
I am
writer to
so-
put a new
Slayer.
strong
I
guy
am so
in.
detrimental to your future,
Yeah.
and I just happen to transfer.
It's like an
here.
excuse for the
Today.
writer to put a new strong
Demon
guy in.
Slayer. that's
Yeah,
at the
well, I mean,
end,
how else are you gonna
yeah.
introduce the character?
Yeah.
So I get it, but it's
Yeah.
just like I don't know. It's just funny how it works. Like in anime, it's like
Yo,
oh,
how long
here's
do we
our new
have for the
student.
Demon
His name
Slayer
is
movie?
this. And
I
then,
got one. Here's my least favorite one as a music guy. Any fucking time any character in an anime has to sing a song, why is it the worst song of all time? Ever.
can't think of
Like
one.
Dr. Stone, perfect example. The pop star
Oh,
Jillian Weinberg.
Jillian Weinberg.
It's like that's supposed to be an American. Why couldn't they just hire an American lady to fucking read
I
those
don't know.
lines, bro?
I don't know,
It's
yeah.
me, Jillian Weinberg. I'm from America. Like it's like yo, and then she sings this god awful fucking song, bro.
That's just trash.
Yo, every
Yo, it's meant to be so heartfelt.
Yeah,
too. Like,
exactly.
They're like
That's
having
what I
like
mean.
memories to the song.
Dude, there was a-
Jillian
that
Weinberg.
shit is ass.
I think it's in
Wait,
Wait, is it
ReZero. There's a
Jillian or
moment.
Lillian?
I think in ReZero there's a moment.
It's
I might be
Lillian.
wrong. It might be another show that's really good that has
Vivian
a
Weinberg.
terrible one, but I think it's ReZero.
All right, how about
But no, so they like sing a song to like calm everyone down, and it's like this really big. It's supposed to be like a really big peaceful moment, and it's just like the most dog shit music I've ever.
All right, here's one. Here's one. How about like sentiment towards villains? Right. Every time a villain's about to die, he's got to have a memory of like his whole life. So just so you as the audience can feel for him.
Yeah, feel a little
like,
bit bad.
He's like, yeah, well, actually, this is what happened to me.
You couldn't let me get away with being like, yeah, fuck that guy.
This is what I did throughout my life. Like, yeah. And then you're like, oh, so he's not all evil or whatever. It's like, nigga, you just destroyed the city, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, here's my other, I think, just most useless, pointless one is just like, why? Okay, like I like big tits, but like to a certain degree, you know what I mean?
The fan service.
But it's not. I don't like it. It's like, why are they so big,
I like
it.
bro? But like, I don't think I'd be trying to get with a chick that's got titties like that.
You kidding me, bro? Look at the great room, bro.
That doesn't exist, dude. Like,
I know what you're
titties
saying.
like that
I
are
know
like
what you're
falling
saying.
over.
But that's
they got back
that's
problems
the
and
fan
shit.
service aspect.
It's like, why are they?
Where it's like it's over the top in a lot of animes, especially shonens. But
Yeah, I mean, but some of them get away
more
with.
than anything.
Radgiku.
Yeah, some of them don't
fucking
do it though,
Orihime.
and it's fine. And
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying.
I always notice when they don't do it. I'm like, oh, they don't have any chicks in the show with just like fucking titties the size of like way bigger than their own head. Like,
All right, here's what I'll end with. And I know me and you differ on this, but I think I remember you saying that you enjoy a good training montage. I can't stand.
I hate bad ones.
I can't stand training montages.
Oh,
bro.
dude, I hate most of them.
Because it's like, well, it's not so much that I hate because you need them, right?
Yeah.
To show people, like, you can't just have somebody jump from a certain power level to another.
I like
It's part
them
of power
establishing
scaling.
that
But I hate the fact that
work
it's
has
always
been
got to
done.
be. It's always got to be prefaced right before you do it. So it's gonna be like, this training you're about to go through is about to be very grueling. You could die, but you'll survive if you care or something like that. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, here we go.
I think Naruto did a decent job with its training arcs. I think Hunter did a really good job with
if
its
you
training
show
arcs.
it, like you know,
Yeah. Yeah, I
if
think
you
Hunter did a
show-
great job.
Hunter
with his
did a
training
really
arcs.
good job.
Yeah.
If you show it, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
But if it's like a quick,
just a quick montage,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Where it's
Then
like,
it's
like
kinda
maybe
stupid.
an episode, 2
I
episodes.
think Demon Slayer did a really good job at the
That's
end
true.
of its season with him doing the breath
If you get
training
like
and
just
stuff.
like the 2-episode montage,
Yeah,
it's like
no, but that's not what I wanted to see for Jujutsu. What I wanted to see is like what Demon Slayer and Hunter did and stuff like that.
Jujutsu, we might get it though with this chapter
Later
0.
on, yeah,
or
hopefully.
even with the chapter.
I don't think chapters. I think chapter
No.
0 is like a precursor
It
to the
is.
whole
It's a
show.
okay.
Yeah,
It'll
so
give
we might
us
get
more
some
of-
Gojo
that's cool.
exposition.
I'll take it.
I'll
I'll take
fucking
it.
take that, dude.
I'll
Yeah,
take
like-
it.
Or like something about what's Itadori's parents.
Shit, I don't got any more.
The fact that I want a whole movie for it's like, for one chapter, it says it's 100% canon. We're gonna get like an hour and a half.
I feel like it's gonna be Gojo. Or
Yeah, I don't think I got any more tropes off the top of my head that I could think of. There's a ton more, but this is a little fun
annoying
thing.
ones.
This is a fun thing I wanted to do because
Oh yeah, I got a major fucking one.
what's up?
The character, the male lead character that's surrounded by chicks that want to get with him, that is just like
Yeah,
hopelessly
indifferent towards it, yeah.
No, either the indifferent doesn't get me as much as the dude that's just petrified. Just fucking like, just shits in his fucking pants every time any girl comes up to him. Like his
Yeah.
nose bleeds or something.
Yeah.
I hate that shit, bro. It's like, why?
That is common though.
Why do you
too.
have this fucking
You-
wet
well,
sheet of
that is-
paper as your main character?
That
Like,
isn't-
there's
isn't-
no personality.
That isn't just main character.
That's so typical
just,
to like.
That's just a common character in anime in general.
Yeah, but
where
it's way more typical
He's
to,
got
like-
he's got girls and then he's like, oh god, like.
But you don't get that as a main character unless you're watching like harem or isekai shows,
Yeah.
which I think have some good variants of those shows. But like the majority of those shows are starring like
a wet paper bag.
dude, just a fucking nothing of a character, like an absolute nothing of a character that's just scared of women, and it's like, why would I want to put myself in this guy's shoes? Like, why do I? What the fuck?
No, I feel you on that
Why
one.
am I watching this?
I definitely feel you on that
Yeah,
one.
man. That's probably, I've said this 3 times now, but that's actually probably my least favorite. Maybe the music one. Music one than that, yeah. Fucking hate that shit, man.
There's a lot. Yeah, maybe we'll come back with more next
Yeah,
time.
we'll just list them off. at the
That's all I
beginning
got
of the
for today,
episode.
boys. I
Yeah.
don't really got much more.
This is a fun episode.
Yeah, it was
Cut
fun.
a little
Happy
short.
Easter again, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Easter.
You know?
But yeah, happy Easter.
Jesus died for nothing.
Yeah, Jesus died
Yeah,
for nothing.
remember
You know what?
that Drew carried the cross for us and watched redo of
Nah,
Hitler?
for nothing.
Oh, I should real quick. Here's my
Jesus died for nothing.
Wait, well, also.
here's my extended review of Redo of Healer season 1.
Oh.
Don't watch it.
It's still
the payoff.
number
So,
one right now.
so I thought the
on most
payoff might
anime
be.
sites.
I thought the payoff might be like this really fucking crazy end episode or something like that, and it was like the worst episode of any anime I've ever watched. So I'm
guys,
done with it.
guys,
I'm not coming back.
not for-
unless you guys
after
really
episode
want me
two.
to.
Not
next
to be
season,
that
I'm done
guy.
with the show.
Not to be that guy, but I died this past Friday, and I was back at it Saturday. So I don't know if Jesus really deserves all the credit, but who knows? But what I'll end on is don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Really helps out the channel.
Another week for the geeks.
Another week for the Geeks, boys.
Yeah.
See you next
Let
week.
us know what you want us to do.
Yeah, holler at your boys in the comments, man.
Yeah, talk to me.
Peace.
Peace.